He was not expected to compete, he was not expected to win, and he was definitely not expected to make history. But what if I told you that this Ethiopian runner would become a long-distance running legend? This is Abebe Bikila, the first Black African man to win an Olympic gold medal, the first to win for Ethiopia, the first to win 2 Olympic marathons, and the first to dominate the sport. But if you think his achievements are remarkable, wait until you hear his life story. The son of a shepherd, Bikila was born in 1932 in the rural village of Jato. After moving to the capital as a teenager, he joined the nation's Imperial Guard, an incredibly prestigious role as he was tasked with protecting the Emperor Haile Selassie. It was here, while serving the most important man in the country, that his potential was first recognized. He was trained by Swedish coach Onni Niskanen, but Bikila was actually Ethiopia's second-best runner. His teammate, Wami Biratu, was favored for the 1960 Rome Olympics, but just days before their departure, Biratu fell ill and stayed behind. When Bikila arrived in Rome, his running shoes had worn out, and he worried that a new pair would give him blisters. So he made a bold decision and ran the marathon barefoot, from start to finish and on the cobblestones of Rome. Bikila was a complete unknown outside of Ethiopia, but it didn't take long for him to captivate the world. He ran a strong and steady race, keeping pace with favorite Radi Ben Abdesalim from Morocco. The pair were less than a mile from the end when Bikila pulled away and crossed the finish line with a time of 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 16 seconds. This was a historic moment, as not only did he become the first Black African man and first Ethiopian man to win an Olympic gold medal, but he also set a world record. Abebe Bikila, the barefoot marathoner, had become a legend. His victory was more than just a personal triumph. It was a moment that announced East Africa as a powerhouse in distance running. But his success didn't end there. 4 years later, he defended his title at the 1964 Tokyo Olympics.
Abebe Bikila of Ethiopia making Olympic history! Abebe Bikila!
Despite undergoing the emergency removal of his appendix just 40 days prior, Bikila dominated the marathon, winning his second gold medal and setting a new world record. By winning consecutive Olympic marathons, he became the first man in history to achieve such a feat. In 1969, tragedy struck. A car accident left Bikila paraplegic, but his story didn't end there. Despite his paralysis, he demonstrated extraordinary resilience. Bikila turned to archery and table tennis. In 1970, he participated in the Stoke Mandeville Games in London, an early precursor to the Paralympics. The following year, he competed in Norway, where he won the cross-country sleigh riding event at a competition for disabled athletes. Abebe Bikila passed away in 1973 at the age of 41, his life cut short by complications from his accident. Ethiopia and the world mourned the loss of a true legend. Emperor Haile Selassie declared a national day of mourning, and Bikila was given a state funeral. But his legacy still lives on. His incredible performances have inspired generations of runners. A stadium in Addis Ababa is named in his honor, and numerous schools and awards bear his name. Abebe Bikila remains a symbol of perseverance and triumph, remembered by people around the world.
Bikila running with powerful confidence. Even Haile would admit his achievement is overshadowed by Abebe's triumph, the greatest in Olympic history.
Abebe Bikila of Ethiopia really pouring it on right now. Just look at him go, ladies and gentlemen. Abebe Bikila winning the marathon race in Tokyo. A man who has just undergone an appendicitis